I love Upper Deck. I started digging in a little bit, and I started reading into, when you secured the licensing for, Michael Jordan, you had the big billboard that said "Trade Michael," and I started digging in and reading.
Hold on, Dave. We're gonna play a clip. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Guys, take a look at what we're gonna play now. It's what Dave's trying to explain, so maybe it will get it a little bit easier. Demo did some digging and found this the other day. So whenever our boys
This week, Michael Jordan added to his ever-expanding trophy case, which by now is about the size of a condominium. To the surprise of no one, Michael was named NBA Most Valuable Player for the second straight year.
He hopes to follow that up by leading the Bulls to their second straight championship. So with all he's achieved, can you believe somebody in Chicago would raise the sacrilegious idea of trading Jordan? Well, somebody did. As he points toward another title, Michael took time out to accept the Edge MVP award, the third in his 8-year career. So imagine the shock when people saw this.
How could you miss it? Sure to catch people's attention, but at the same time, it may disturb some people, especially in Chicago. When people first heard it, they were in an outrage. Trade Jordan. Who? What? Why? When?
At first, they said maybe they thought it was an idea from Bill Laimbeer.
Well, it turns out the billboard was the brainstorm of the Upper Deck Company to help advertise its basketball trading cards.
I think we got what we expected, that it would create a real buzz about who is this that has the gumption to say trade Jordan out there in the marketplace. And his reaction was, sounds like fun to me.
What a finish! Obviously, Jordan the player won't be traded, but what about Jordan the card? Young collectors say you'd have to get something pretty valuable in return.
The only people that I would trade Jordan for is Tim Hardaway, probably, because he's doing real well, and Larry Johnson or Mutombo, because they're doing well as rookies.
Well, I probably wouldn't trade it. I'd probably sell it.
Wow!
How was that?
You made my day. Did you see my hair?
Dude, you look great.
You look the same.
Tony, how old are you there? If I don't mind asking your age.
Well, it was 1984, so... No,
in the
1991,
marketplace.
so I was 35 years old.
Dude, so look at you at 35 and look at Dimitri at 32. Look at this guy. He's got no hairline left. Oh, my God. What's the secret?
I was blessed, man. I had a nice run at that time of my life for sure.
Nah, for sure, man.
Now,
So,
David Falk, just a quick little note, and I'll pass it back here. But David Falk and I created that campaign at the Carlsbad Airport, sitting at a little restaurant on a napkin. And David was, Michael's agent. And obviously, at that particular time, David was trying to negotiate a better contract. Let's just be real. And David and I went to breakfast at the airport, and we sat, and he said, "Man, we got to come up with something good." And we I think he said it. I don't know if I said it or he said it, but it was trade Jordan, and then boom, we knew it. And we went into Boston, put up 8 billboards, and we got death threats. Man, it was terrible.
That's amazing.
That's what I was going to say. I started digging into, and I was reading some of the Chicago Tribune articles from around that time, and they mentioned death threats, people harassing the billboard companies, things like that as well too. But again, I look at it, for context, I work in marketing. I mean, that's a very successful, viral marketing campaign where you're able to sort of pull it back and say, hey, just trade Jordan on Upper Deck. And again, it's interesting that the story comes, just through an airport meeting and doing all of that good stuff. But no, I thought that was a neat little bit of history. I mean, I was living in Chicago at the time. I don't remember it because I was also 5 years old, so I didn't have a chance to ask my dad. But he was working in the city at the time. But I thought that was fantastic, and I'd love to learn a little bit more about that, especially with some of your time at Upper Deck as well too.
It was a great time. When I got there, it was at the beginning, and we were in this little building in Yorba Linda, California. Reggie had just signed on. Ken Griffey had agreed to. Jay McCracken picked it. I had nothing, zero to do with the baseball card set in '89, but it was just a fun time. It was a great time to be a young executive with a growing company.
That's amazing. So Tony, what led you to Upper Deck? How did you get into this whole like? Tell me about how.
I think
I
think the story you told me about how you made Upper Deck like a household, like you helped.
That's true.
Secure like a large amount of sales in a short period of time, right?
Well,
Didn't you get the contract with Walmart?
Yeah, like tell me the.
Yeah, I took
Tony, I want meat. Hold on. I want meat and potatoes. I want meat and potatoes. Don't give me the side dish here.
I'll give you
I want the good
potatoes.
stuff. I want the good stuff.